Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Video Games back with another really cool arcade game video for you. This is an interesting one. This came out in 2003, I believe, and was made by a company called Teamplay. It is a cabinet that's got Centipede, Millipede, and Missile Command all in the same cabinet. They licensed this from Atari, or what was left of Atari at the time, and put all three games in the same cabinet, which was a little bit of a feat because Missile Command usually uses a horizontal monitor, but they put it in this cabinet with the big 25-inch vertical monitor, and it played Centipede and Millipede as well. So this was one of the first multi-game type games that came out, and they were actually able to do a pretty good job on all three games. It plays good, and it's got a neat looking cabinet, so we thought we would shoot a little video of it. So here you go. You probably have seen this all over the place. It seems to me like it was pretty successful because it used to be in a lot of bowling alleys or a lot of movie theaters. If you go to AMF or AMC movie theaters, we always saw it in there whenever we were going to the movies 10 or so years ago. And we got one in the other day, cleaned it up a little bit, rebuilt the trackball, rebuilt the monitor, and have been playing the heck out of it. So thought I'd just show it to you. Here's the copyright. It's pretty neat. It says trademark and copyright 1980, 1981, 1982 Infogrames Interactive Incorporated. All rights reserved. Now, as you know, those were actually Atari copyrights, so I don't know why it says Infogrames, but Atari was sold several times over the years and blah, 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 blah. So I guess that's who owned it whenever they licensed this game. And then it says, used under license from Midway Games West. So same thing with that. I don't know if maybe the West means that they could only release this in America or what. Maybe some of you folks in Europe can tell us if you ever saw one of these. But so the marquee has, you know, Centipede artwork, has Missile Command artwork, and has Millipede artwork, and is suitable for all ages. And so one side of the cabinet's a little deeper than the original Centipede cabinet because they put a 25-inch monitor in it instead of a 19, so they needed a little more room. So the one side of the cabinet has the Centipede art, and the other side of the cabinet has the Missile Command art. This one's in pretty good shape. The artwork's a little beat up. It's because they made these cabinets a little different. The original ones were just pressed wood, and so the vinyl was kind of laminated on the original cabinets, and then they silk screened it right on the cabinet, or maybe they silk screened it on the wood before they put it on the cabinet. But it wasn't really just a big decal. The vinyl was kind of permanently attached to the wood. You could still take it off, but it was pretty durable. This stuff is like the I think it's called Mellamy, that the cabinet's made out of. And then the side art is just a big sticker. So every time, that Mellamy stuff's pretty tough. So if you gouge it or something on an original Atari cabinet, it would leave a little dent. But on these, it doesn't dent it because the stuff's so hard, so it just scrapes the side art off. So you've got a lot of little nicks here and there, but all in all, it looks pretty good. And here's the control panel. Basically, it's a modification of like the Centipede control panel. Where they've added a few things and everything. They've used what they call a high boy trackball where it sticks up in the air a little bit because it works better like that for Missile Command, which is kind of how the original Missile Command one was. And then over here it says launch control. You got 3 fires because you've got 3 bases on Missile Command. And then of course just the 2 start buttons. So we'll read the instructions here on the side. It says Centipede. Shoot to destroy advancing creatures for points. Collisions with any creature will destroy you. In a 2-player game, players alternate until the supply of lives is exhausted. Hold fire button down for repetitive fire. And then blah, 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 blah is the points. Everybody knows about Centipede. And then Millipede. We've actually got videos here on our website, on our YouTube channel too, of Centipede and Millipede if you're wanting to see the original. Millipede. Shoot to destroy advancing creatures for points. Collisions with any creature will destroy you. In a 2-player game, players alternate until the supply of lives is exhausted. Hold fire button down for repetitive fire. Shoot DDT bombs to set off poisonous cloud. Any insect destroyed by this cloud is worth 3 times the normal value. And then here's all of the scoring and everything. So that's pretty cool. Everybody loves Centipede, everybody loves Millipede, but you can get those on a lot of the different multi-game cabinets. So the one that really makes this kind of interesting is that Missile Command's on it. Because it's, since Missile Command originally was a horizontally orientated game, so you have to rework the game, like the actual ROM, to get it to play, and they were able to pull that off on this game. So here's the instructions. Missile Command instructions: press 1 or 2 players start. Position the little reticle, I believe that's called, with the trackball. Fire from closest base with the fire button. Defend the cities. Play until all cities are gone. Only 10 missiles per base. Earn bonus cities for extended play. And then here's the scoring. Intercept points. Smart missile 125 points. Killer missile 100 points. Bomber 100 points. Attack missile 25 points. Bonus points. Saved city 100 points. Unused defensive missile 5 points. So I'll set up the tripod and we'll play through it a little bit so that you can see the different how the different games look. Let me grab the manual real quick and I'll show you that too. It's kind of all right. Here's the manual that came with it. Centipede, Missile Command, Millipede, and again, these were all over the place back in the day. I think they came out in 2003, 2001 it says, and I saw these all over the place in arcades and stuff. So I think they were probably pretty successful with it. They also had another one that had a new game on it called Let's Go Bowling, which was a brand new game, but it was similar to all the old bowling games like Capcom Bowling and stuff. But it was a new creation that they had done. So some of these will have these 3 games plus Let's Go Bowling on it. And you see in here, it just shows you about the game. It shows you the different things that you can do in it shows you how to play each game, and it shows you the different settings in the test menu. And then at the end it says the end, which is the famous graphic from the end of Missile Command, which, believe me, we will see plenty of here in a second because I die all the time. All right, so we'll set up the tripod and film a little video of it. Be right back. All right, so we got the camera set up. This thing has an absolutely huge monitor. One of the improvements, or some people don't think that it is an improvement, but one of the things that they changed about it from the original games is they put a big 25-inch monitor in it. And this particular one has a 25-inch Wells Garner K7400 monitor, and I'm just aiming the camera at it, but it's hard to kind of film it and me be able to get my hands around the camera so I can actually play the game too. So a little tiny bit of the screen's clipped, but I'm just going to play through all 3 games, just a quick game of each 3, just so you can see how they are compared to the original games. So I believe it's on free play. We'll hit start, and it's got this little menu here where you pick the game that you want, and it says roll the ball to select game, 1 or 2 players start, free play, Centipede, Missile Command, Millipede. So we'll do Centipede first to see how similar it is to the original. Again, it's got this big old trackball. The original Centipede had a small trackball. And it's got this big, huge monitor, which some people don't like because it changes the graphics a little bit since they're so large. Oh! If you shoot them once, they fall faster. Ah, come on. I'm bombing out of here, folks. So you need to shoot them twice to kill them, but if you only shoot them once, it makes them fall faster, and they can really mess you up. Trackball works great though. Look at him. Sending two of them across. I think it's on a higher difficulty than my Centipedes usually are. All of these had adjustable difficulty from the factory. Some people don't realize that, but the games back in the day in the arcade, they could make them really tough if they wanted to, so that you wouldn't win as much, and therefore they would make more quarters. And of course, on Centipede, once the guy gets to the end, and another one comes out. So once you let them get to the bottom, you're in big trouble. Oh. All right. And it allows you to continue, which is something else they would have had to add to the original game. The original game doesn't do that. All right, so it should go back out to the attract. Well, I guess that is the attract mode. So we'll try hitting start. We're back to the menu. At the top it says roll the ball to select game, 1 or 2 player start, free play. And at the bottom it says trademark and copyright 1980, 81, 82, Infogrames, not games, Grames, Infogrames Interactive Incorporated. That's the Midway logo. All rights reserved. Used under license from Midway Games West Incorporated. So now we'll play Millipede. I guess you'd start. And this is like this on originally. We got a timer on Millipede. It did let you start your what score you start out with. We'll start at the beginning. The sound and everything, to me, to my ears, sounds like it's dead on the originals. Messed up. Those little ladybugs are tough. Oh, I missed. If you can get under the ladybug before it gets all the way down, then you're better off. Like having all of these mushrooms down at the bottom. Probably in trouble here, folks. Oh. Oh man! Oh, I got an extra man. So, as you can see, Millipede has a lot more going on than Centipede. This is always scary. It does this at the end of Millipede. I don't know why. Alright, so now we're going to try Missile Command. I'm even worse at Missile Command, but at least we'll play it. So basically you got the little reticle, and then you got the 3 different bases that can shoot missiles, and you need to shoot them in front of the incoming missiles. So that the explosion will destroy them. You can't shoot behind them, it won't catch them. Very cool. It's such a cool game, but it's really hard. I mean, it just gets tough, crazy tough. I lost one city. They almost got me that time. Barely made it. Okay, got a bonus city. That's cool. I'm done. We'll continue one time just to watch how quick I die again. Not good. Little bastard got around me. Oh no! So they got me, folks. There we go. Alright, I just wanted to show you the difference between it and the originals. It's pretty similar, actually. On this one, like I was saying, it originally was a horizontal game, but they were able to remake it so that it's a vertical game. I guess that was kind of simple to them. It says player 1, great score, enter your initials. Spin ball to change the letter. I have a great score, it says. What do you guys think about that? Do you agree that I have a great score? If you watch the people that are actually good at the game play it, it's just amazing to watch. Bonus city every 10,000 points. We didn't get our The End logo. We'll see if what it goes to after this. Oh. Rat-a-tat-tat, right? Alright, so there you go. That is the famous Missile Command, Centipede, and Millipede, all in the awesome Teamplay edition with the big 25-inch monitor. the High Boy trackball, and the cool cabinet with Centipede and also Missile Command side art. Now by the time you see this video, we may have already sold this cool little game. But if you're looking to buy a game, what you can do is check out our website, lionsarcade.com. You can find a link if you look around our videos here a little bit. If you're local, you can come by and visit us. We're in downtown Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is about 15 minutes south of Charlotte, North Carolina. And you can see all the games that we have available for sale, no matter when you're seeing this video. Now, if you're not looking to buy a game, maybe you just like watching these cool videos. Well, that's fine with us. Just subscribe to us here on YouTube, and we'll have a whole bunch more of them in the future. So we will see you on the next video.